Hey, pal. Everything okay? Hey, I said, is everything okay?
You see, I'm gonna go meet up this girl later on, and I don't know if this is the proper sense. I mean, you look like a dapper gentleman yourself. Is this something right here that you would go for, huh?
All right, here we go.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Charlie Paul Sorlin, guilty of all charges.
The witness testimonies we've heard for your crimes leaves no doubt in my mind nor in the public's mind. For the first-degree murder of Robert Tornham, I hereby sentence you to death by hydrogen cyanide gas. For the first-degree murder of Kay Frothington, I hereby sentence you to death by hydrogen cyanide gas. For the second-degree murder of Pearl Gladley, and you got lucky on this one, I hereby sentence you to 80 years. You will be housed at the state prison until the moment of your last breath. We can only hope that my hunch of your responsibility for more victims than just these 3 is wrong.
Dr. Sorlin, we've been reviewing your case closely, as has most of the country. And I must say, it is the most impressive example of rehabilitation I've seen in my career. Perfect conduct record. The psychology degree, as well as the degree in general education you've earned while incarcerated, is nothing short of miraculous.
Thank you, sir.
Tell us, Charlie, what would you do if we were to grant you a conditional parole today? How would you get along out there? You are the first person in California history to survive 50 years while sitting on 2 executions.
Well, I'd continue to do everything I've done in here. There are hundreds of men out there functioning as productive members of open society, men I helped change right behind these walls. I'd aim to make it thousands.
Dr. Sorlin, we believe that what you've done to not only turn your own life around, but that Midas touch you seem to have for correcting troubled men. Thought we think you'd be an asset out there by putting your abilities to wider use. What would you say to that?
I'd be greatly honored, sir, ma'am.
Of course, this would come with certain provisions. You may very well end up back here again with the loss of all of the things you enjoy in here now. Do you understand? Take a detour on the wrong street without permission, cozy up to the wrong person, and that's it.
However, we will be releasing monies from the sales of your book to you for the purpose of sustaining yourself, so you can give your full attention to the cause. I'm going to suggest that you seek a financial advisor and a new attorney who specializes in, well, I'll just say it, celebrity lifestyles and situations. No offense, Ralph.
No offense. Thank you, Your Honor.
We will arrange for some courses for you to transition you to function competently in today's world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for us, Charlie?
Not at this time.
Well, I have one. Could you sign this, Dr. Sorlin? This is for a friend of mine down at the Youth Detention Center.
Kathy? Hello? Hello? Are you there? I'm here. I just wanted to see her. Just one more time. To tell her I'm sorry for crashing us that night. I thought I was too tough to tell her I love her.
Yeah, we're live once again here at Glen Hills Bookstore in West Hollywood, where former death row inmate and recent parolee Charlie Sorlin, also known as the Century City Killer, is today signing copies of his DVD, Violence is Obsolete.
Yeah.
What brings you out here?
Not just your DVD and your book, and just everything you do is amazing.
It's a DVD that has become a very powerful tool with law officers and school counselors during the last year or so, as they try to curb the aggressive behavior of troubled youth and to reform adult offenders. And now with the release of the DVD, Dr. Sorlin doing a very different kind of time, trying to reach an audience that thus far law enforcement-sponsored programs have failed to address. Lots of folks out here today, including Yolanda Washington. Miss Washington, if I could, let me ask you, what brought you out here?
Charlie Sorlin just has to sign my DVD. I got my son back. And I don't mean I got my son back from them. I got my son back. My real son. The one I always knew he can be. And I owe it all to Charlie.
So clearly you're okay with Charlie's release.
Okay. Okay. His release is the reason why we're going to have less people killing one another. He's paid his dues. He sought out the truth, and the truth set him free.
We appreciate you talking to us. That certainly seems to be the case. During a recent news conference at Los Angeles Police Department headquarters, Captain Harry Theobald assured the public that both he and the state's parole board have complete confidence in the effectiveness of Charlie Sorlin's anti-violence program, a program to which Charlie has now dedicated nearly 50 years of his life. Earlier today, we spoke to world-renowned criminal psychologist Dr. Kay-Ann Williams, and this is what the doctor had to say.
And let's not forget, the law enforcement community, the psychology community, and quite frankly, the civil sectors are firmly behind this landmark decision. Charlie Sorlin began his own self-imposed rehabilitation the moment he left that courtroom in 1953. His remorse was well documented the day of sentencing. His dedication and storied history of transforming lawbreakers into peacemakers cannot be disputed. After all, isn't that the point of incarceration? To rehabilitate rather than to discard.
So there you have it. The DVD is Violence is Obsolete. And now the one-time Century City killer playing a very different role. In West Hollywood, I'm Mike Watkiss. We'll throw it back to you.
What the hell? This old-ass man has been killing people for 50 years?
No, babe, 50 years ago. This guy, get this, this guy killed a bunch of people back in the 1950s or some shit and got busted for it. Then he went to prison. He changed a lot of other people and himself. Now he's famous for it.
So, what did he do? Go trigger happy or something?
No, get this. He made people smell of a cologne bottle, but it wasn't really cologne in the bottle. It was poison fumes from chloroform. Then, when they're knocked the hell out, he stabs him slowly in the heart one time, so the blood doesn't spatter everywhere, it just kind of gutters out slowly. Then he takes their money and their shirt.
Were you there or something? How do you know all this?
We talked about it like a million times. Told everything in interviews.
Interesting.
Yo, Stitch, Jackie never heard of the Century City Killer.
Where you been? We learned about Charmin' Charlie back at BCC. Actually, the news was over at his house he'd been living at since he got out. I think it's the second to last house on Canyon Lake Drive before Park Trail. That Spanish-looking number.
Yeah, whatever. You don't even finish at BCC, so...
Because I learned my own chemistry.
Jason, why do you kick it with these kids? You're like older than all of them.
I went to this frat party once.
Do you really think the way he pulled those off will work in 2003? Don't think so. They got DNA and everything else now. Wouldn't make it past the first body without getting popped. Yo, you ain't blowing up Stitch's stash, are you?
Oh man, I'm not trying to put floor cleaner in here and rot my teeth out. I'm all about the powder. And you got the best, man.
It's true.
You know, somebody could just start killing again in the same style this guy used to. They might think that since he's out, he's the one doing it again.
That'd be messed up, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, 100. You, really into this serial killer stuff, huh? Every time I'm here, you up in here watching something about serial killers.
It's just that the guy was stupid. I mean, that's why he got caught. I could do it even better. I mean, if I did get caught, at least I'd sell records out of the deal instead of books. Yo, Stitch, hook me up with some of that chloroform, man.
Chloroform? What the hell, man? You can't buy that shit since forever. Besides, why buy when you can make?
Make? You know how?
Duh, man. It's just some cheap whiskey and chlorinated lime mixed just right. It smells good and looks like water. Or else you could just try sweet talking her. Instead of trying to knock her out, take your pick.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you know where the after party is?
Tell me now what you want to do to me. Tell me now, let it show. I want to know what to do. Another lizard. Hey, don't get caught pissing in public, dude.
I'm not pissing, I'm nervous.
Good, because last time I did that, I got a $150 fine. Hey, Mia, hold up.
What? Allie. Allie.
Why are you being weird?
I'm supposed to meet a girl here tonight, but I don't exactly look like my pictures on the internet.
Oh, you are weird.
Come on, Allie. Let's go.
Oh, no, wait.
I'm going to get the car. I'll pull around and you better be ready. I swear that's all.
Listen, at least tell me if this cologne smells cheap or not.
So the guy was homeless. Wait a second, you're just now telling us this a whole day later? Why?
I wanted to see if maybe she went home with him or something. Give her time to get back. She does those kinds of things. Sometimes.
In which case, he probably wouldn't be homeless.
No. I mean, he could have been. He looked like he might be. But he said something to her about meeting a girl. He had a cart of junk. He was really odd.
Did he have anything like a cell phone?
Not that I saw. He did have what looked like a small bottle or something in his hand. Or maybe it was something else. I don't know. I was smashed, okay?
It's okay. Calm down. So other than the shaved eyebrow, nothing else stood out? Tattoos? Facial hair?
It was dark. And I wasn't exactly standing next to him. His arms were covered. His face was in the dark. Mostly.
Okay. You're not going anywhere soon, are you? I may need you to come back. Excuse me for 1 second, I'm sorry. Detective Lowe. On my way. Listen, I gotta run. We have each other's information. Oh, Nina?
Yeah, what's up?
Mia, this is Detective Klein. She'll get more information and finish up for now.
Okay, but what about...
We'll be in touch. In the meantime, be safe out there.
You can come this way.
All right, so we gotta get this processed. Show me what you got.
I'll be using this.
Great, good. Need your help with this one over here. So down here. All right, we gotta get this processed. Show me what you got. Good. So down here, I got one over this side, one over this side. I don't know what else. It's kind of a crazy scene tonight.
I got it.
All right?
Detective Lowe, I found this in that dumpster right over there.
Good job.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Sure.
Cassidy, how'd you get here so quick?
Never mind that. Here, what do you make of this?
Any ID?
No, not yet.
Got a purse.
Well, scratch that.
Thanks. Oh, hell. Allie Gershwin.
What? You know her?
No, but I know who she is. What? What's so funny?
Alley? In an alley? I don't know. Sorry.
This very case ended up on my desk today. It was nothing but a missing party girl. Until now.
Well, then find that son of a bitch.
Last night, some chick was found dead right behind my apartment.
Whatever, dude.
Seriously?
No, I heard something about that too. Some dude stabbed a chick right in her cantaloupes.
Really?
For real?
What a shame. I mean, if she was gonna go out, she might as well stop by my place on the way.
Well, maybe she stopped by Jason's. Somebody test that girl for chloroform.
What the hell, man?
They did say he had green eyes and a chin bush. I'm just saying.
Any day now.
All right, Sonya's getting short. Let's run this.
Yeah. Well, those logbooks are a real inconvenience. It's not like there aren't a half a dozen cameras in the room at those events already logging my face.
Charlie, I know I don't have to say this, but when I advocated for your release into the program, we both knew that there'd be some time required to satisfy them.
Yes, I know. Well, here's to my elusive pardon.
Pardon?
I'm an optimist.
Well, I'm an optimist too.
Then how did you pay for all this? I know you didn't win this much from the boys. I know you didn't win this much money from the boys. But how did this happen? You? But how could you pay for all this? I know you didn't win this much from the boys.
Sir, would you like some cologne?
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I got this too. Here.
You sure it's really good? Your lady might even like it. It's really good stuff. Here you go, check it out. Yeah.
Here in the Hollywood Hills this morning, Hollywood Park found the body of well-known celebrity Roger Harleton. Missing shirt and ID from the scene yet found close by. Knife wound through the chest cavity with minimal blood spot. Yeah, another one. He's going high profile now. It's Roger Harleton.
Who the hell's Roger Harleton?
You know, that actor from the sitcom about the guy and his pet raccoon.
Oh, yeah. That show sucked.
Yeah, same style as a Gershwin girl in West Hollywood. And I just got word that there's one or two more just like it. One on Fairfax, the other in Griffith Park over the past couple days. I'm not liking this.
Shit. All right, call Jack Howard. Get with him tomorrow at the Santa Monica station. He's dealt with every major serial in Los Angeles and Ventura County. Keep this between you and him. We don't want the press to get involved.
Hey, while I got you, do you remember the Charlie Swirler murders of 1951 to 53?
Hey, watch it. I'm not that old.
No, I mean, do you know of them? This is really bothering me because if I'm not mistaken, the Century City Killer murders look just like this, according to case files we studied. The missing shirt, the ID from the scene, yet found easily close by. The knife through the heart with minimal blood spatter. By all accounts, a homeless person always around. The only thing that was missing was a bottle of, what was it, ether or something.
Chloroform. I already thought of that. I've also noticed the press hasn't caught the similarities between him and old Charlie Boy's methods. Thank goodness for that. No more details outside the department.
Yeah, that's the only thing that doesn't add up.
He did have what looked like a small bottle or something in his
All right,
hand.
well, get him over to toxicology and get those samples from the others over there too.
Will do, Cassidy. Hey, you mind if we finish this up on the way? I just thought of something.
Oh, hey. Hey, are you still working that undercover homeless meth case?
No. Why do you ask?
Because you look like shit.
You gonna try to get some golf in this weekend?
I'm gonna get some golf in tonight before the storm hits.
Yeah, this weather changes fast.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Hey, I heard Cassidy's getting ready to retire.
Yeah, Cassidy is getting ready to retire, and Lieutenant Howard, I really appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today, despite the weather conditions.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, good resource for me to talk to about some killings that have been occurring.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
You may have heard of them come across the wire, but some serious stuff. Very similar match the MO to some killings that took place back in the 50s from Charlie Sorlin.
Charlie Sorlin, yeah.
You know the name?
I sure do.
Sergeant Cassidy said that he'd be a good person to talk to.
He was a very intelligent man and well-studied. He's definitely someone that could really help you guys. I spent a lot of time working with him back then.
I wanted to see if you might be able to provide some insider information.
Yes, I had the opportunity to work with Dr. Sorlin on many cases.
Hello, Dr. Sorlin? Detective Brent Lowe with LAPD Hollywood?
Now everyone down there is fully aware I am not to be contacted without accompaniment of my parole counselor.
Yes, I apologize, but this is an unofficial visit. Off the record. Please? It looks like you're making the best of your release.
Yes, well, the leash is better than the bars. The warm sunlight through the window is better than the cold blue light along the concrete ceilings of Alcatraz.
I thought you were housed at San Quentin.
Well, that's correct. I was looking for a little sympathy.
Dr. Sorlin,
Charlie, please.
Very well then, Charlie. I'm not sure if you're aware, but some things have occurred over the past week. Some troubling things.
The girl, right, Allie Gershwin. Similar to my old modus operandi, right?
You read?
Yes, and although not every aspect of my old MO was in the news story, I assume it was all there by your account, which is why you're here.
That's right, all except for Harleton, whose shirt and wallet we couldn't find. I happen to recognize him. Now, I'm not saying you know anything, but I have to ask. Do you find it curious that for the first time since 1953, 4 murders this past week have occurred in the same area, in the same style?
4? Not just the one girl?
Remember, we're off the record. Yes, 4. 3 since Allie's, 2 the press doesn't know anything about. Well, except for Roger. He's a big name. But they don't know all the details about how it was done.
Look, Detective Lowe.
Brent, please.
Brent, I have something of a miracle going here. A unique situation that affords me to be sitting here right now. I'm 70 years old. I am not about to jeopardize being freed for the first time in 50 years. This is so different for me, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not
Charlie, before I came here today, I checked your log. I know that you were volunteering at the Gateway Shelter's halfway house off La Brea at the time of Allie's murder. You were in meetings at Steinberg Publishing at the time of Rogers. The time of the murders weren't even within several hours' reach of you. You're in the clear.
Well, then why the secret visit?
I want your help.
Well, I'm always willing to help. You all know that.
I mean, I want your help. Not the station, no agencies, no other authorities. I mean, I want your help personally. If this gets out, it becomes a commercialized situation. It'll be like a circus coming to town. Are you willing to help me?
So, no latent prints, no fibers, no DNA, no witnesses, no forensics of any kind to help you along with this thing?
To be honest, no. All I have is a description of a man using what appears to be your old MO almost exactly.
So, no real evidence to connect anyone. Well, look, Detective, I'm not an investigator. Sure, I've been active in the psychology world and in education, but I'm not a cop.
I don't need your investigative insights.
Then what exactly do you need?
I need you to get into the mind of this guy. He's obviously affected by your work.
Former.
My apologies. Former work. He's duplicating your old style. You could work up a profile and get into the head of this guy.
I don't know. Now, I do have a penchant for helping on this side of things, but on that side of things, I don't know.
You'd be working with me, and me only. No official record. Cassidy wouldn't even know.
Cassidy?
My boss.
Look, Detective Lowe, I have spent the last 50 years of my life struggling to dissolve those grains of sand from my life's hourglass.
But you do that all the time, I'm sure. I mean, with your books and your speeches, those memories are necessary to do what you need to do, to say what you need to say, to help those people out there.
You're right. I haven't forgotten everything, which is part of the equation as to how my system works. A blessing and a curse it is.
There are innocent people being killed out there just so some psycho can get his kicks, pretending to be you.
But if he's not pretending, there are hundreds of well-documented cases like this. If he actually believes he is me, then I'm not safe. I need some serious protection.
All the more reason. We can protect you.
Catching my own copycat killer? I'll think on it.
Wardens and FBI agents have been trusting your advice for over 20 years, Dr. Sorland. Here's my card. I'm up early.
Detective Lowe, how did you connect the old MO similarities so quickly? That was a long time ago.
I'm very familiar with your case, sir, and I've studied it even closer lately.
Midnight in the valley trapping, trying to get it poppin'. It's the full moon, I'm just feeling good on it. It's a feeling in the air, I wish they would, homie. 12 clock in, I don't clock out. Midnight clock strike.
Fibber?
Sit tight on the fire, here's my. He right, clock straight, midnight. He nice, look at that ice.
Cute little guys. Those Boston Terriers or pugs?
It's okay, Gus and Wembley. His ignorance comes with the job. Boston Terriers? A damn pug? They're French bulldogs, man. Can't you tell you hurt a dog's feelings?
Their feelings or yours? Do they speak French?
Hold up. He wants to know if y'all speak French. Y'all got anything to say to him? Huh? What? What'd you say? Hold up. One at a time. Yeah. C'est pour toi.
What does that mean?
Look it up. So you're the one that got working with me now, huh?
Yeah, Santos went to another jurisdiction. He sent you to me.
All right. Here's what's up. I ain't heard jack about them killings. But one of my junkies, who was at this party last week and he was talking about scoring some more blow from him. A news report about that guy, the old man killer that went straight. Anyways, he couldn't let that story go. So then he started talking to some other guy about poison and chemicals and all this shit. He's a little too into killers if you ask me, or maybe he's one of those morbid types that get off on that type of thing.
Did he actually say he was going to kill someone?
Nah, I didn't hear straight talk like that. It's just him being all into it. I don't know nothing else.
You're an informant. So where's your information other than putting someone on the line for reacting the same way thousands of other people probably did?
I don't know. That's all I got. Take it or leave it. Damn, man. Sometimes I think this shit isn't worth it just to keep me out of a cell. I ain't trying to get locked up again.
You using your own stuff? The stuff we gave you?
What the hell, man? Do I look like a tweaker? I don't use. I just sell like I'm supposed to.
Why do they call you fibber? You have a tough time telling the truth?
One of those naive, the world is as it seems, go-getter cops. Nah, it's one of those ironic names that describe the opposite of actuality. You know, like a big dog named Tiny, our little dog named Zeus. They call me fibber, but I always tell the truth.
So who does that work out for? Your customers or for us? Because you can't be telling the truth to both of us. Name and address.
Jason Lutra. He's a singer in one of those gothic rock bands. Fake black hair, drives a sweet ass vet. It was on the second floor, first corner apartment behind the beanery.
I'm not a boogeyman, but I got him shook in here. It's not a doodle, man. I am not a rook in here. Every day I'm on my bands, trying to up my cash. Trying to bust it out, no limits, like I'm up in Vegas. These other rappers haters. These the bogus. They trash sanitation. Please throw them out. Get rid of them, they better bum. I've been on fly shit. I've been on one, I've been it all.
Jason Lutra? Detective Brent Lowe, LAPD. Mind if I hold you up for a second?
What's up?
I know about your habit. But I'm not concerned about that. Relax.
Why are you here then?
I'm investigating some things in the area. Some very bad things. I heard you were into serial killers and stuff.
Who the fuck you been talking to, man? Everybody talks about them, everybody watches them. Those forensic crime shows are hot, so what?
Let's take a walk.
You know what you really want. Oh, and he has nothing to do with this.
Yo, Jackie, we have a visitor. Detective, what's his name? Don't worry, I don't want to take a minute. All right, we're here.
That's yours? The shirt.
Yeah, so what?
Just seems a little big for you. Doesn't seem to fit the whole tough guy motif you're going for.
Who in the hell are you to tell me what I wear and what I don't?
I'm not here to tell you anything. I'm here to ask you something. Who's your friend you've been talking to about chemicals?
What chemicals? Nobody, man.
I heard you're a fan of Charlie.
Charlie who?
Look, the more you play stupid with me, the more questions I ask.
Who the hell have you been talking to? How would you know about any of that, huh? It's just small talk. Just like everybody else in this city's probably been doing since the old man got cut loose. Don't be putting that shit on TV if you don't want people talking about it.
What's that cart used for?
Groceries and stuff. I use that store that's right around the corner for shopping.
Professional murder music. That seems fitting. Is that your band?
No, it's a killer band you would know anything about.
Well, I guess I'll be heading on my way. You guys want to get on my good side? Let me know if you hear of any talk.
Don't wait around for me, because I don't know those types.
Your file jacket down to the station might suggest otherwise. I'll have to check you guys out sometime.
You've done enough checking out. It's not your crowd anyway.
By the way, I like your hair. The other way you had it. Like in your mugshot. More suiting for you. Well, I guess I'll see myself out.
What was that?
I don't know. He's not concerned about the blow, though. Somebody around here has been talking about too much bullshit that doesn't even matter.
Not me. Stitch Fibber and What's-Her-Face were the only ones paying attention when that shit was on the other night.
So, how are you on leads?
I got nothing. Nothing solid. Meanwhile, there's another body found early this morning.
Same as the others, I presume?
Yeah. And the only real lead I have that has any weight is this guy in a band.
Oh, why him?
I got a tip. He'd have taken a liking to your case. Not the guy you are now, but the guy you were. I went there. I saw some things. It got my attention just a little too much.
Look, Detective Lowe, this whole thing may be way over my head. I don't see how I can help you.
Look, I can give you full case reports with evidence, witness accounts, locations, anything. No suspect list, though. I need a blind workup to see if your profile truly matches mine.
I don't know.
Look, I'll make this worth your while. If you can help me get this guy before he kills again, I can get you a full pardon hearing. Do you know what that means? No more parole. No more looking over your shoulder. No more watching what you say or where you go. You can travel in leisure without permission or trace. No more logbooks. Complete release in the state's eyes.
Well, that certainly is tempting. It's the topic of a lot of my dreams most nights.
I can make it happen. I know people. Hell, my father still advises for Governor Travers.
I know. I remember dealing with your dad back in '84. How is he, by the way?
He's good. Thanks. Good enough to back me up. What do you say? All right. I'll put together this case report for you and get you on your way. Here you go, kind sir. I think everything you need's right there. Let's see if we can catch this guy.
Hey, Paul, get a sound check going. I gotta go outside for a minute.
Hey. Yeah.
Brent Lowe.
Detective Lowe, sorry to catch you at the end of your night. We have a 187 behind the Pub Rock nightclub on Sunset and Orange. Can you dispatch?
I'll be right there.
It's finished. All alone at the scene. Very little external bleeding. Most precise yet. No collateral injuries. Only a struggle wound, superficial.
Here it comes.
man.
What are you running for?
Because you're going to try to pull out your gun and pop me in front of everybody.
No, I wasn't. I was going to pull out my cell phone and call my guys to guard all the doors so you couldn't run before I had a chance to question you about another damn murder that happened right behind the drum set over there.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, you just happened to be here at the exact time that somebody got killed in the same style that you've been killing them.
I didn't do it.
We got witnesses who saw you there.
Yeah. You don't have any witnesses saying this saw me kill anyone though, do you? Huh? Do you? Yeah. Of course I'm here. My band's playing. Yeah. And I have witnesses saying I was here all night.
Jenny Valinor.
Who?
That's her name. She had a life. We found a bottle that doesn't smell quite right. And when the prints, blood, skin samples, or even a fleck of dandruff come back on that bottle or on her, and it's yours, well, have good set.
After going over everything, here's the profile. I'm not making any promises, but I think it's about as viable as any that I've done.
Male, of course, late 20s to late 30s. I'm with you on that. Lives in a busy area of the city, probably not a suburbanite. May have knowledge of chemistry or access to a chemist. Charlie. So parallel to my own profile. Obvious and safe at best.
Turn the page.
Probably colored hair and other alterations to his body or appearance to hide who he used to be or to become who he never was. An artist such as an actor or musician. What led you to this part about appearance and artist type?
70 years experience in being me. Sadly, I don't believe our guy ever killed anyone before these events. And that makes me feel sorrow and guilty with a portion of the blame. I don't think he ever would have killed anyone had it not been for his exposure to my unfortunate tale.
You're not going to believe this, but I have a prime. He fits a profile to a T. Not only his profile, but the circumstantial evidence is near overwhelming. If I brought this guy in for questioning, would you sit in on the interview?
All right, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. Right. But Dr. Williams, this is completely out of my wheelhouse. I admit, when I was down at that station, I snuck a peek at this guy's file. And I gotta say, after seeing what I saw, he could be the one. No, I would never. No.
No. Everything in this case points to you and no one else. Not a single person is on my radar except for you. Why is that?
Maybe you're attracted to me. You like brunettes? Should I shave my head and bring you out of heat? Ironic. You're trying to bust me for the very thing you want to do to me right now. What's the matter? Ran out of kids to pick on back in high school, so you go get your badge so you can continue it?
I have a blind criminal profile workup of the Century City Killer copycat done by a well-respected criminal psychologist who knows a thing or two about people like you. Do you want to know what type of guy he came up with?
Enlighten me.
You, to a T, not by name, but by description of who you are and what you do. And believe me, he knows your kind.
Well, he sounds charming. That's it. Charming Charlie. The man himself. Well, I've been watching him real close too. So he did the profile, huh? On me. Charlie! Charlie! Can I get a picture with you? So you dragged me in here, based on a maniacal killer's words. Man, can I go now? The next time you think of harassing me, I'm getting a lawyer. And I'll have you on the news so fast, faster than you can change your mind. I mean, a big case like this would get a huge cover story on the news, right? I'm out of here.
I could easily get a warrant for a home search for drugs. I could hold him for that. It would buy me some time. But he could raise this up and make everything crumble. This whole thing between me and you, it would be a PR suicide for the department.
Well, how about surveillance?
I could do that, but if anyone in this circle catches on even one time...
All right, how sure are you that he's the one?
About 80.
All right, now I know this sounds sacrificial, but maybe we wait, see if another body turns up. He may be scared straight now, knowing that you're all over him. He might just consider it a win at this point, cut himself out.
Yeah, but I could put together a case enough to charge him for the victims we do have. Yeah. Detective Dugan, thought you were off today.
Not with the stacks on my desk.
If you make it to sunset by 7, you can stop Molly from going to heaven.
I wasn't expecting that. Look, can you pull up a census sheet on everyone named Molly between Wilshire and Hollywood Boulevard and San Vicente and Normandy?
Yeah, I could do that.
Good luck, Detective.
I'll let you know what happens.
What gives, man? Something ain't right. You're laying low. What's up? I'm talking to you.
What you talking about, my dude?
I got cops all over my ass talking about stuff that nobody should know about, except for Jackie, Stitch, me, and you.
Good. That leaves me out then, because I ain't no snitch and I ain't no bitch.
You got any of that shug?
Soon, real soon. I should make you pay double just for this shit. You lucky I got restraint. Calling me trying to punk me out. If I was the old me, you'd have got touched already. Aren't you supposed to be locked up or something?
What would I be locked up for? What's that supposed to mean?
And these cops, man, they be hovering around here knocking off everybody for petty bullshit.
Obviously, I'm not.
Okay, all right, man. I got stuff to deliver. You messing up my business. I'm gonna get your stuff ASAP, so be at your crib in a bit.
Yeah, whatever. I gotta get my car. I gotta go somewhere first.
Okay, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
How long have you been smelling the smell over there?
About a week.
About a week, okay. Miss Paulison, I appreciate you bringing this to our attention. We're going to have a unit out to investigate as soon as we can. And, do you mind if I tape this real quick? I'm sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Okay, of course.
I appreciate it, thank you. Yup.
Any info on the Molly situation?
Yeah, I got 6 unharmed, ready to go.
That's exactly what I need to hear.
Yeah, I'll have all 13 mollies in that perimeter rounded up and taken to my house. You know, for safety.
What's the missus gonna think about that?
All right, I'll have them brought to the station.
Tell those black and whites not to over patrol. We need discretion.
Oh, suddenly you're the one giving orders now. You know, you're gonna make a nice replacement for me when I'm gone next year.
Nobody can replace you, Cassidy.
All right, 10-4.
Where you going?
What the hell, man?
Who's Molly?
Molly the fuck who?
Don't play any more stupid than you already are. Who's Molly and where is she?
I don't know anything.
You been sending any faxes lately?
Yeah, I have. I got one coming in just for you right now.
I'm working on your alibis. One of them's gonna come up flat. When that happens, I'm gonna find the holes in the others. You can bet on it.
Don't hold your breath. Yeah, you're already out of breath. Look at you.
I get 2 legal hours to hold you, and I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, let's say till after 7.
I knew it.
You knew what, little punk?
I knew you were a fag.
Let's go. You're coming with me, punk. I'll be sure to give my beautiful wife the message. Let's go. Hey, Cassidy. Yeah, we're halfway back to my car now.
How do his alibis look? If you got no wiggle room, you can't hold him right now. You got nothing.
It's just off Sunset. Right where I thought he'd be. It's too perfect.
You got nothing but trouble coming our way. Just let him go.
He has drug paraphernalia at his house. I can hold him for that.
Well, then you're looking at probation in a few years at best. If you really think this is the right guy, you gotta be in it for the big haul.
Damn it. If there's so much as one girl with one hair out of place tonight, I'm coming for you myself, without a badge. Got it? Now get up.
Hey, baby. What's up?
They always come around.
Yes, we sure do.
So what's it gonna be?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see what I got on me. Oh, look at that. Hey, where you going, honey? Ooh. I love this job.
Jason, where have you been? Stitch has your candy and Fibber has the money for the show. I also have something for you. I think you're going to like it.
It's great, babe. I can't wait. But it'll have to wait. I'll get something I gotta do first.
Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands.
What is this? You.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Why?
To know you've still got it. That is age-defying. I must say, when I learned of those first 2 murders, I was flattered. But then, the competitive side of me just came out. Quite frankly, I can't have you cluttering up my legacy. I can't have you stealing my thunder.
Molly?
Prockett. Molly Prockett.
You're messed up, old man.
To think that one can send a picture like that from a mailing store. It's a shame. Even my warning to our friend Detective Lowe couldn't save Molly from going to heaven. Oh, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. There's Molly, Melissa Myers at Melrose in Fairfax, Steve Wintra, Griffith Park, Carl Ravishon. He is an Easter egg. Still undiscovered, it seems. And Jenny Valinor at the nightclub. Your turn.
Ali Gershwin. 101 in Vine.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Harleton. Mulholland.
That's right. All accounted for. You're 2 to my 5. Or you're 3 to my 4. I bested you. Barely. You bagged the big star in Roger Harleton. I'll give you double points for him.
But,
Hands! Hands!
how did you do Jenny, what's her name, Valinor?
Oh, about her? She was just too good to pass up. When I saw you throw away your bottle in the dumpster, signifying what, that you'd taken yourself out of the game. I knew the cops would have you on the hook for that one. I had to take the freebie.
I always thought you'd be smarter.
Oh, I am.
That cop Lowe, he's looking for this. You're done now.
Oh, I might be, if I were like you. A 2-dimensional thinker, just cause and effect. See, in 3 dimensions, I can improvise in unpredictable scenarios like this one here. Puts me inside your head. You're showing up now means you're gonna be famous for all 7 jobs, just as you fantasized. Plus, you need to be stopped, and I need my full pardon.
Charlie!
Pardon me. Pun intended. Doors open, detective.
Charlie, put down the gun. What the hell? What happened here?
He brought this into my home. He held me at knife point, made me watch while he did this. Luckily for me, he was so sickly and tranced I was able to get my protection. I know it's a violation of my terms to have a gun, but after this man began killing with my name on his victims, I just had to assume I'd be facing a sinister situation at some point. I'm sorry, I apologize, Detective.
He's lying. He did all this. All right, I admit it. I did the first two, but he did the rest. Check them out.
Well, the knife and the clothes will tell the tale, Jason. You the poor soul, that boy.
Get up. Put your hands above your head. Do it slowly.
They're gonna find out, believe that.
Dr. Sorlin, you need to come with us, sir. This is a hot crime scene. We can't have you in here.
Crazy man, I don't know.
You know, he admires me for all the wrong things I've done and detests me for all the right I've done since. Can you believe that?
I was recently told I was naive for believing the world is as it seems. I'm sorry, Dr. Sorlin. But we wouldn't have found that poor girl if it wasn't for you. It's finished. I know this didn't end the way either of us imagined it to.
Well, I can't take all the credit.
I'll work on that pardon. It looks like my Sergeant Cassidy just arrived. He'll work on your processing, and they're going to clean things up. You take care, Dr. Sorlin.
Fix the boat. Hey, great job. You got a little bit of money from the control? Yes, sir.
check, look at my nights. Looking so lit, looking so fire. Get off my dick, get off my line. Ain't it a bed, set to be chopped. Coming with his, give me the rocket. Midnight striking, you know I'm a rocket. Drink for the pull of the knowledge. Midnight, glow right, full life. Sit tight, it's a movie. Clock in, OT, for me. Alright, no sleep, let's live. I just live free and I don't even like to think. Bad bitch beside me, I should probably rock with me. Granite in the kitchen, got the gold in the sink. Pig ain't strong, bitch, you know what I mean. Yeah. And it's funny. Ain't never thought I'd amount to nothing. Now I'm out here doing what I feel. Now for real though, let me tell it how it is. Shots like midnight, 8 o'clock, class like midnight, yeah, the clock, shots like midnight, yeah, the clock, shots like midnight, yeah, the ops, and the midnight, fuck the ops, cause it's midnight, the pop, yeah, the op, yeah, why, midnight, sit tight, it's midnight with a Sadistic.